Hello, how's it going? Hey, hi, Jacob here. Welcome to something new that I'm doing here for the channel. I am venturing into Pokemon Showdown. Well, I guess further venturing into it. I have played Pokemon Showdown before. I pretty much just done random battles. That's what I'm going to do for a while because I feel like it's a nice way to ease into it. I don't have to deal with the pressure of trying to come up with the right teams. And you know what? If I end up losing, I can say that it's not entirely my fault. I could just say I had a shitty team. But no, odds are if I end up losing, it's because my opponent outplayed me and I maybe did something stupid. But you know what? We're going to have fun along the way. I have been enjoying Pokemon Showdown. I did it a while ago, back in school, every now and then, but I kind of stopped for a little while. But now that I've been on break, I've been enjoying it a lot more again. And I figured, you know what? This is something that I could record. This is a nice way to make content. So I guess let's jump into it real soon. But you know the deal. You already know you should be hitting that like button, show some support, subscribe. If you're new, you like what you see, you want to see more. I have other things going on, like a Fire Red Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke, as well as a Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke. Both of those are popping and thriving, all that jazz. Check it out. But without further ado, let's jump into this first battle. I don't really know how many battles I'm going to get into. I guess it just depends on how long each battle ends up taking. All right, I like. Wow. Here I was saying I like how this looks, and then I realized I don't like how this looks. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Okay, let's see. What does this Gyarados have? Okay, so it is a Mega Gyarados, but it's still not worth staying in with. Okay, let's see. Real shit. Let's go ahead and just switch out. I kind of have to. Okay, no matter what, I was kind of going to get fucked by Nature's Madness. Like, I kind of just had to switch out there. Like, even if I'm Mega'd, I'd still be kind of weak to it. Okay, so I have a weakness policy. Let's see. Hmm. I feel like my opponent's probably expecting a ground type move, so I'm going to go for Stone Edge just in case. Or they'll go for U-turn, that's fine too. They may try to do that. Or never mind, I could have just stuck with that in general. Okay, I kind of got played there. You see, that's why I say I misplay a lot. Like, I feel bad whenever I talk about that kind of stuff because I feel like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm doing smart shit here, and it's like, oh, never mind, I'm actually just being dumb. Okay, well, I'm feeling a stealth route coming on, if I'm being honest. But I feel like no matter what, it's gonna go off. Like if I switch out, then I'm gonna get hit by stealth rocks. If I stay in, then it's still gonna go up. So I feel like I might as well go for Dragon Tail or Pursuit. Also, that's true. But you see, in the end, it was a smart idea to not switch out. Oh my Gideon, that is horrifying. All right then. Well, this is going to sound really shitty, but I feel like now's a good time to just go ahead and let this Rhyperior go because nothing's going to appreciate switching in on a Rayquaza. So I might as well try to get a Queen switch in, and I can at least try to get a Stone Edge off and actually do pretty fucking big damage to that Rayquaza. So kick ass. And again, I'm not gonna do all that much to it, so I might as well just go for it. Okay, let's see. I guess smart play would obviously just be to go into Xerneas here. Might as well. Okay, let's see. Xerneas. What does Xerneas do well to this? Uh, he may be expecting a Moonblast, or at least something fairy-like, so let's go for... Let's see, if he's expecting that, then he may try to go into like a Steel or a Poison type. I say I just... Let's go for Thunderbolt. I mean, like, he's low anyway, he may just let it go. Okay, so yeah, that was a good thing to do. Okay, let's see. Probably should actually be looking at the things that I have. Like, I'm definitely playing a bit too loose here. Like, I have the... Yeah, I should definitely be looking at stats and natures. Like, that's always one of my problems whenever I do random battles. I forget to look at that stuff. Okay, let's see. There's Arcanine on the field. So, odds are I can't go for Fairy or go for Moonblast, but I could still go for Rock Slide. It won't really appreciate that. Just like I don't appreciate Ferret Blitz. But I can still get off decent damage. Okay, now probably need to switch out because this may still get some use later. So let's see. I say go out to Gyarados. Might as well. I feel like I'm not sounding very confident in what I'm doing, but that's because I just don't know. Let's see. I say let's go for a Mega Evolution right now. Might as well. Just bust out Mega Gyarados. Just so I could get that out of the way. Like, at least get some better stats. And then, you know, bust out Waterfall. Bye-bye Arcanine. Okay, so Tapu Koko comes back out. It would obviously outspeed me. Let's see. Nothing here really likes Tapu Koko that much either, though. That's the problem. Like, I don't really have that much that appreciates Tapu Koko. So let's see. It has Nature's Madness, and we know it has U-Turn. Let's see. What does Emboar have, I guess? I don't really have that much to go off of, unfortunately, in this position. So I'd say just go ahead and let Gyarados fall. That way I could always get a clean switch into something. Plus my opponent sends out something first, so now I know that I have more of a clear path and going for Ludicolo. So let's see. Base 61 to 107 in speed. So I'm going to probably outspeed him. So I don't really lose anything for going for Giga Drain, I don't think. Here, what item do I... Oh, I have Knife Orb. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't really lose much for going for Giga Drain. Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought that I did like no damage. I didn't realize that the bar went down. Okay, so I just completely, like, so much just happened. I need to take a look. Let's see. Super effective. It held on with sturdy, endured the hit. I lost some of my HP. Went for Shell Smash, defense, special defense fell. All that stuff went up. Okay, well, let's see. I don't really know what it's going to do, but I don't really lose much. Oh, never mind. I guess I have a lot to lose. Let's see. So I say just go out to... Let's see, so if it's base 100 speed, but it increased its speed already, I'd say Xerneas may stand a chance. Might as well. Let's go for Moonblast, I feel. Okay, so we live, that's good. And I get rid of the Caracosta. Tapu Koko comes back out. Again, I don't really have much that appreciates Tapu Koko well enough. I say I just sack off this thing too now. Like, we'll see what Pokemon he goes into this time around. Then I have a decent idea of what to switch into. Okay, so I guess go into Emboar. Real shit, though, I don't see much way of winning this. I kind of have played a bit too fast and loose. So let's see. Emboar is Assault Vest, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to outspeed him, most likely. So... Here, I forget, what's Grass Knot do? And sorry that I have to, like, move so close, but it's really hard to read. So, let's see. Is 20 if the target weighs less than 10 kilograms, 40 if less than 25, 60 if less than 50 kilograms. Okay, well, I don't know the weight of it off the top of my head, but I feel like Rampardos is pretty heavy. So I say fuck it, just go for Grass Knot. Okay, so that's decent move on my part. Okay, so Head Smash, I dodged. That's good. I appreciate that. I lose nothing from going for Grass Knot again because if he switches into Crocodile or Tapu Koko, they're both going to at least take a hit. Depends on how much damage they lose to it. Okay, so he sends out the Crocodile. So it could probably outspeed me. Yeah, it's most likely gonna outspeed me. So I say I just go for superpower at this point. I kind of have to. Yeah, so this is where I lose. This is definitely where I lose. But oh well. You know what? Real shit. Really could have sacked off this Spindle a lot sooner. That was kind of dumb trying to keep it around. Might as well just go for superpower on. Well, yep, he beat me. Let's hit him with the GG too. You know, he showed me the respect. I'll show him some respect there. And that was a good match on my opponent's part. There were some moments where I just didn't really do well enough. I think the Tapu Koko really messed me up the most, though. Like, Tapu Koko really kind of screwed me up some. Like, I just wasn't really prepared for it. And it didn't help that it outsped a lot. U-turn definitely helped him out a lot, too. Okay, so where did I end up on the ladder? 1190. It's not terrible. It's about where I was earlier. Okay, so let's see. How long did that one take? I have a timer going. Let's check real fast. Okay, so that was 11 minutes. That's not bad at all. I'd say we could jump into another one. Okay, so depending on how this one goes, this may be the last one. We'll find out. Okay, that's depressing. Okay, so obviously not much I can really do to it. At most I could go for like a sucker punch, but that's not going to mean jack shit. So let's see. Part of me wants to go out to Shaman Sky, but I feel like I'd be better off going into Venomoth for now. Just to save the Shaman Sky for a bit later. Okay, so we know he's Life Orb. Okay, now what's a good thing to go for? Okay, so odds are he may not have anything that does too much to us. I'm really hoping so. So this may not work out, but I'm going to go for a Quiver Dance. Yep, I was afraid of that. You know what? As I was saying, oh, he may not have anything that could do much to me, I was immediately thinking Quiver Dance, but I thought, you know what? I'm committed to this. Like, I don't want to be, but I'm committed to the idea of going for Quiver Dance. This is already off to a very bad start. This is not going well for me. Oh, this is an AZ's Floette. Holy shit, I did not realize that. Like, I was thinking Floette. I was like, whatever. Like, all it registered with me was Fairy type. I didn't even fucking take the time to realize, oh shit, wait, that's AZ's Floette right there. Okay, well, no reason to go for Light of Ruin right now, so I say I just shoot off a Moonblast. See, perfectly reasonable. You know, does the damn thing. Okay, so yo, we got all kinds of event Pokemon here. So this is an Ash Hat Pikachu. It's Kanto. So actually, I guess you could teach it different moves. Okay, so I am Choice though. I didn't quite pick up on that. See, that's the thing. That's why I definitely still need to learn to go for other things or check my stuff before I switch in. So let's see, 167 to 213. What's my speed? 289, so I'm going to outspeed. No reason to not just go for Moonblast. Okay, so my opponent dies to Recoil. They send out a Huntail. Odds are I'm going to outspeed. And at this point, my opponent may know that I'm Choice Scarf, but I could always still go for Moonblast, get off a little bit more damage against it one more time. So yeah, at this point, my opponent definitely knows I'm probably Choice Scarfed, but again, all I wanted to do was get off just enough damage against it one more time. And you see right there, Shell Smash didn't even matter. So at this point, it doesn't even really matter if they know that I'm Choice because I'm still outspeeding a lot of stuff, and Moonblast is still doing enough damage. Okay, so they disconnected. Let's give it a minute though, just to be safe, because I don't. Well, it says they disconnected. I don't know if that means that they forfeited or anything. So I'll give them a minute. You know, I'll be fair. How you guys doing? It's Friday when I'm recording this. And let's see, what time is it right now? Okay, just wanted to. Okay, so they're back. They're back. Okay, so Misty Surge. So yeah, this isn't gonna do much, but I really don't have much of a reason to keep this thing around. Or actually, do I? Actually, let's be reasonable here. Okay, so it's Water Fairy. Let's see. I'd say I go out to Dragalge actually. Like I was about to say, I don't have much reason to keep the uh Floette around, but you know what? Why not? Like if it speeds up, or like if I outspeed it enough times, then I might as well just go ahead and do it. I don't suffer much from clicking Sludge Wave here. Okay, so my opponent disconnected again. And you know, I do feel kind of bad just going for Moonblast, but again, like I just didn't lose anything from it. Like I outsped everything, like, and as long as I was staying alive, I didn't lose that much from going for Moonblast. And again, like I was locked into it. If I could have gone for something else, I would have. It's just that I was locked in, so I didn't have much reason to not just keep going for it. Like if I outspeed my opponent and I know it's going to do damage, and if I happen to keep living, I don't lose anything from staying alive for it. Okay, so let's see. What did they go for? They went for Ice Beam. Nothing here really appreciates an Ice Beam too much except for Pangoro. But I'm not sure if I want to stick around long enough. So let's go, like, let's just go ahead and let Dragalge fall. Let's go into something else. So let's see. The thing is, though, is that, like, Pangoro appreciates Ice Beam, but it doesn't appreciate anything else that it has to offer. Let's see. So what's its speed? 182 max. So I could go into Shaman, probably go for something there. I'd say Shaman could probably take it on. Like I don't lose that much by going for Seed Flare against it. Okay, so my opponent sends out Espeon. Okay, so let's see. I'd say let's go for Substitute. Let's see if I can soak up hits for a little bit. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. I don't know why. Like, every time I ever try to go for Substitute, it never works out. I don't know why. I always have that problem. Substitute never works out for me. Magic Bounce. Okay, that was on me. That was definitely on me. You know what? Let's just say fuck it again. Go for Seed Flare. Like, big damage at least. I'm playing very amateurly here. I'm very aware of that. Okay, so again, not much that's really great for me here. I say go for Mighty Enna, I guess, because at least here I have Sucker Punch. Here, what does my opponent reveal? Dazzling Gleam and Psychic, so I say I stand a decent chance of maybe going for Sucker Punch, getting off damage. Okay, that was definitely the play right there. Because I was thinking Pangoro and Mighty Enna don't appreciate a Dazzling Gleam, but at least here I could get off something decent. Okay, so let's see. We have Crocodile, Ground and Dark. It doesn't really... I don't really have anything for it here. Let's see. I say just go for a Crunch, honestly. Yeah, just... Like, I can always get off some damage, and he always dropped his stats, got some damage off. He may go for another superpower, so I say just go for Sucker Punch, get off a little bit of damage here. Okay, so this Crocodile's not really doing itself too many favors. It's dropping a lot of its stats. So I say I can go into Pangoro here, and I don't think Crocodile really does too much to me, so I say I could just go for Superpower, do some damage. I do, it has neutral damage, so it fires off Superpower, I fire it back at him, and there we go, that's the game. Let's hit him with the GG there, let him know, good game. Okay, so I feel like, again, did a bit better. Okay, so pretty decent match there. I feel like that was an alright match for me. So, yeah, there were some things there I could have done a bit better. Again, I feel kind of bad going for Moonblast so many times, but again, like, it just didn't really hurt. Like, yeah, it seemed kind of shitty, but it could have been a bit better. Like, if I'm choice scarfed and I know I outspeed, I know I'm going to do damage, then it doesn't hurt to go for it. And like, is it really spamming too much if I'm locked into it? I don't know. Like, I'm trying not to, like, feel like I'm defending myself because personally, I don't really feel like I did too much wrong there, but it's not a big deal. So we're 1-1 at the end of this. I'd say that's not a terrible start to all this. So, this was the first time I played Showdown and actually recorded it. I feel like, again, I'm never going to be very good at Showdown, but I think that I did some decent stuff here and there. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to do this for like Saturdays. Maybe at some point, if I feel like it, I'll start building teams and actually do matches for like the different tiers. But from here on out, we'll just see where this goes. I really enjoyed it. I had fun time. I hope you guys did too. And I'll see you guys next week for more Showdowns. So, peace.